Good evening. Anything that we discuss is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights using live streaming technologies. The purpose for making this video is to analyze Nifty options open interest data. We would be analyzing Nifty on multiple time frames and we would be framing a view for tomorrow, that is 25th May. And apart from the index, we would be discussing our stock watch list. So let's start by analyzing options open interest data. So here you will see that the max pain level for the 27th May monthly expiry has shifted upwards to 15,050. So it tells us that if market was to expire on 15,050 on 27th May, in that scenario, both call and put option writers are going, put buyers are going to suffer huge losses as on expiry, large percentage of options they expire worthless. If we analyze the overall open interest data, you will see that highest amount of calls have been written at 15,500 strike and highest amount of puts have been written at 15,000 strike. So it gives us a broad 500 point range for the index between 15,000 to 15,500. And if you were to see the change in open interest data intraday, you will see that highest amount of calls were written at 15,300 strike, followed by 15,400 strike. And you will also see that in the money calls like 14,700, 14,800, 14,900, 15,000, 15,100, they saw their open interest reduce. So it tells us that call option buyers, they book their profits, and call option writers of in the money strikes, they book their losses. And if you were to see, highest amount of puts today were written at 15,200 strike, followed by 15,000 strike. So for the near term, we have a range of 15,000 to 15,300 and a broader range of 15,000 to 15,500 for the index. If we analyze the index on multiple time frames, you will see on the monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers as it is trading above its monthly open, which is 14,481. And today, two new time frames opened: the weekly time frame as well as the daily time frame. So their openings are going to be the same. So here you can see straight away there is conflict among various time frames. So today market opened at 15,211 on the weekly as well as the daily time frame. So here you will see that there's a conflict among multiple time frames. And in terms of price structure, you can see that we have been making a higher high and a higher low. So in terms of price actions structure, you will see that we are in an uptrend, and based on today's data, we get the following scenario for tomorrow. Above 15,197 levels, we can trade towards 15,256, 15,286, and potentially 15,324 levels. And below today's lows, which is 15,145, we can trade towards 15,115, 15,077, and potentially 15,034 levels. You have to remember that highest amount of puts have been written at 15,000 strikes, so it is possible that it may act as a strong support going forward. And the neutral price range is 15,197 to 15,145 for the index, in which one can refrain from making any trades. Now we would be discussing our stock watch list. I'd like to inform you that it is a neutral stock watch list. That is, if it triggers, we'll look for both buying or selling opportunities in these stocks. These stocks have formed inside candles on the daily time frame. So whenever inside candles are formed, it tells us that there's an equilibrium between both the buyers and the sellers. So if they break either side of the range, we look for a position in these stocks. So the first stock is Bharti Airtel. Above 533.1, we'll look for buying opportunity, and below 525.9, we'll look for selling opportunity in Airtel. Second stock is Hind Petro. We'll look for buying opportunity above 285.85 or selling opportunity below 275.45 levels. Our third stock is Adani Enterprises. Above 1328.75, we'll look for buying opportunity, and below 1302.9, we'll look for selling opportunity. And our last stock is Ashok Leyland. So above 126.5, we look for buying opportunity, and below 124.4, we look for selling opportunity. I'll repeat again that this is a neutral stock watch list. So if either side of the range breaks, we'll look to establish position in that direction. And I like to inform you that around 9:45 or 10 p.m. I would be uh, posting a blog which would be showcasing our biased long or short watch list. In that watch list, we would definitely have a bias towards either the long side or to the short side. Before ending this video, I like to summarize that tomorrow, above 15,197 levels, we can potentially trade towards 15,286 levels, and below 15,145, we can trade towards 15,077 levels. And broadly speaking, we're in a range of 15,500 to 15,000 based on the overall open interest data, and the max pain for 27th May monthly expiry contract is at 15,050. And our stock watch list comprises of Ashok Leyland, Adani Enterprises, Hind Petro, and Bharti Airtel. And these stocks, they are inside candles on the daily time frame. So we'll look for breakout in either side of the range to establish a position. And if these stocks tomorrow trade in between today's high-low range, in that scenario, we'll not be making any trades in these stocks. And once again, I would be repeating that by 9:45 p.m. or 10 p.m. I would be sharing a blog post in which you would be able to see our biased long or short stock watch list as well. Finally, I like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button and subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you.